Let's bring some business news on the programme. Charles Pellegrin is here. It's the real Charles Pellegrin, not an imitation. He's starting, though, in Latin America. Trade ties with China are at the forefront of the news. Chinese President Xi Jinping is visiting the region.
He'll be in Peru later this Thursday for the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum, and will be in Brazil next week for the G20 summit. This really marks the extent to which China has built political and economic ties with the Latin American region over the years, slowly becoming the dominant partner there instead of the United States. Whether it's sending machinery to Mexico, steel to Chile, or importing lithium from Argentina and crude oil from Venezuela, China has become the leading extra-regional trade partner for Latin America. As you can see on this map, Mexico and Colombia are the only major economies in the region who still count the U.S. as their top trade partner outside of the region. And in 2000, if you'd looked at that map, most of that map would have been gray, signifying that the U.S. was a top trading partner. Beijing has invested as much as $287 billion in various infrastructure projects in the region, nearing the value of their investments in Africa.
Yeah, one project that symbolises the new dominance is that of a new deep-sea port. This is in Peru, isn't it?
This is the Chancay Seaport, which will be officially inaugurated later this Thursday by Xi Jinping. It's being described as a megaport and cost about $1.3 billion, built by Chinese shipping giant COSCO. 15 quays have been built, as well as a large industrial park, expecting to draw in $3.5 billion in investment over a decade. It'll transform what used to be a small fishing town into a crucial global trade hub, which will help export the continent's mineral and agricultural resources. Locals in the town, though, remain skeptical that it'll bring them any actual benefits.
The old fishing spots are gone. They've closed them off. They've destroyed the bay. Corvina and cheetah fish used to come, all kinds of fish.
It's going to increase human trafficking, drugs, many things, more bad than good.
Let's have a look at the markets then, Charles. What's happening?
In Europe, at the open, we're seeing mixed trading, investors digesting the Trump presidency and the U.S. inflation reading for October, which came in at 2.7% annual increase. In line with expectations, this will affect whether the U.S. Federal Reserve decides or not to cut rates again in December. You can see the FTSE in London down 0.1% lower at the open.
Now something a little bit different for you. This is a job description for a social media influencer.
That's right. For Gen Z, it's become one of the most popular career ambitions. The idea of making a living from posting travel tips from the world's most beautiful locations or raking in cash from sponsored makeup tutorials has plenty of appeal for young people who've grown up glued to their smartphones. It's become enough of a business that a university in Ireland is now offering a degree specializing in it. Brian Quinn has a story.
At this university outside Dublin, students head to class not to study engineering or literature, rather to learn the fine art of influencing. This is the first accredited degree program in content creation and social media.
I talk a lot, so might as well make money out of talking, you know? So I seen the course, I was like, okay, yeah, it's a brand new course, and I already do content creation a little bit on the side, so why not go for the course?
Begun as a single summer crash course, the now 4-year program includes classes in creative storytelling, psychology, data analytics, and celebrity studies to help students build their online presence and convert it into revenue streams.
It is niche, but it is something that's catching fire, and we began to see it as more of a proper legitimate role, a legitimate job.
The word influencer was only added to the dictionary in 2019 to denote someone who uses social media fame to promote brands and products. It's now big business. The online creator economy is estimated at some $250 billion per year, and a majority of Gen Z youths say they'd consider it as a career. There is a dark side. It's often blamed for over-tourism and uncivil behavior at travel destinations, contributing to the overconsumption of cheap, fast fashion and aggravating mental health issues in vulnerable teens. While the degree program is a first, it's not entirely unique in academia. U.S. schools like Cornell, Duke, and USC now also offer courses in content creation and social media marketing.
Yeah, people can get honors in social media influencing now.
Well, there you go. Now you know. Thank you very much. Charles Pellegrin with Business Authority.